Well, hello, my friends, and we're back for another React video from Sound. This one is me reacting to British high schoolers trying biscuits and gravy for the first time. So, biscuits and gravy is a food found in the south of the United States, which I live in Florida. I live in the south. I think it's pretty good. It's really disgustingly unhealthy. It's super salty. It's got pork in it, fat in it, and stuff like that, but it is pretty good. But it's definitely different than what British people are used to. I'm going to do my best to translate during this. I'm going to translate from English to a thing called bri'ish without a T. We'll see how good I do, but let's check this video out.
We're going to be trying.
Don't taste it like cake.
What is this?
What do you think it is?
A scone.
They're not scones.
Okay, see, they're going to call them scones because in Britain they call a cookie a biscuit, like what we call a cookie, like I say a sugar cookie, a thin like sugar cookie, they call a biscuit. And then what we call biscuits, they call scones because Russia made them do that, I think after the First World War. I'm not sure. I just know they are listening to somebody that's wrong. But yeah, so they're going to call it that. Eventually they're going to correct it and call it by the correct name because that's how the world works. But let's watch this.
They look exactly like scones.
Oh,
It's an American
biscuit.
biscuit.
Nailed it.
They're not. It's so weird.
What do you guys think of when you think of a biscuit?
Crunchy. English biscuits are quite like thin.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So what are you holding right now?
That's got chocolate on it. There's either plain or with chocolate, but that's a biscuit in England. Yeah, I know. People, hold on. It's going to get worse. But yeah, that's a biscuit in England. A biscuit in America is what's on that plate.
Biscuit. That is a scone. It's a biscuit. Whoa. It's so soft.
Looks fluffy.
Just like bread.
You halved it like a scone.
I don't know how this can be a biscuit.
Because Russia didn't make you call it one.
Wow, that's really good.
It's good.
America's
Like they're already learning that their fucking biscuits are wrong. See?
lucky. America's lucky.
It's like sweet bread, basically. That fresh loaf of bread.
One, biscuits aren't sweet bread, okay? Biscuits are butter bread. There's like a shit ton of butter in them, and then bread. There's no sugar. I mean, there may be a little bit of sugar, but
You looked surprised, Imran. Was it not what you were expecting?
Not at all.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, something like with a filling inside, probably.
Like a donut?
Yeah.
How does it compare?
because when they eat scones in England, they put jam on it, which my father did, but he was old as fuck. That's probably why he did that. Russia probably made him do that too.
To a scone?
Much better. I'm abandoning my country and saying these are better than scones.
America's always better.
No, that's nice. I like that. 6 out of 10.
I love my
That's
European
solid
friends.
6.
I mean, considering in America, you'd almost never just have that by itself. You'd almost always pair it with something.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this. Yeah. Gravy. Yeah.
Gravy.
What?
So the reason why the kid on the right is so surprised is in England, gravy is only the brown gravy. Like, you know, that you get at like Thanksgiving dinner. That's what their gravy is all the time. They're fixing to have Southern gravy. It's actually called sausage gravy.
Why?
How do they eat scones and gravy?
Now, it's a bit different than the gravy you might
It's
know.
white. That's not gravy. That is not gravy.
These racist ass British people are like, it's white. Motherfuckers. I'm offended. I don't know about you guys.
What is that? That is not gravy, I'm sorry.
It looks a bit like it has so many vegetables in it. It's just
Oh my god.
Did you hear the kid say it has so many vegetables in it? There ain't a motherfucking vegetable in that thing. It is pork sausage, pork fat, an extreme large amount of salt, which I'm assuming is making it white, and something else.
Yeah, it's lumpy.
Oh, lovely.
It is good though.
You have to eat all of it.
You'll definitely die eating it.
Let's call it interesting. Let's call it interesting for now. I'm not gonna make a judgment.
Oh my days.
Call it interesting.
That looks rank.
Days,
Looks like
mate.
a chopped up ferret.
The thing is like gravy.
There's a lot on the right.
A chopped up ferret?
It does though.
It looks like a chopped
A
up
little
ferret.
bit.
Chopped up ferret.
That's because in England, a chopped up ferret means breakfast, just so you guys know. I think.
Oh my. It looks like vomit. I can't lie.
It looks like vomit, to be honest.
Okay.
But gravy in England doesn't look like this. Quite runny.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't ever puke white. Like, what makes it look like vomit? My puke is always yellow from the stomach bile. What the fuck are y'all eating? I don't.
Normally, and it's not as thick as this, and it doesn't have like
That's
tons
their
of bits in
gravy,
it.
it's
Well,
just
dig
normal
in.
gravy.
Let's see what you think.
We call Thanksgiving
So
gravy, I
scared to
guess,
try
so-
this.
Why are you scared?
Well, scones and gravy seems really weird.
God
Warning,
damn it.
3 out of 4 people who have watched this film have turned gay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't want to watch that again.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That's right, bitches. Our shit is better. You can find this in the north, some
Wow.
places, but
That
this
is
is definitely a
good.
southern food thing in the United
There's
States.
a lot going on in that. Like, I'm baffled. Like, what even is this?
Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's quite nice.
It's not too bad. It looks and smells rank, but it actually doesn't taste too
It
bad.
looks worse than it is. It looks worse, yeah.
I think I like it.
There's
but
ears.
I wouldn't say it's a gravy.
So Americans would call that sausage gravy.
Oh, probably I like it. I love sausages.
I think it tastes good with the biscuit
That's
and
definitely
gravy.
weird.
If I just have the gravy by itself, it would just taste a bit.
By the way, that guy, the older guy, is the headmaster. In England, for my American friends, that means he's the principal. In America, my British friend's headmaster was my name on Grindr. Wait, who wrote that? These motherfuckers.
Nasty.
But then you wouldn't drink gravy by itself in England either.
I would.
Oh, really? So you're a
would
fan of
drink
British
gravy.
gravy. What do you think about American sausage gravies?
This might be better. It
Oh,
makes the scones a
that's
lot
right,
better.
buddy.
I
Let
mean, the
'em know.
biscuit.
What do
Let
you think
them
about the
know.
combination?
It's amazing. Makes the biscuit go from a 0 to a 10.
Call it a fucking scone, bro. I
They
swear
somehow
to
go
call
well
it a
together.
scone,
It
we're
seems so
fighting.
weird.
Can I have a bit more?
You can, yeah.
It's not presented
Can I
as
have
nicely
some
as
more?
You know what it made
Can
this
I
10
have
times
some more?
better? Jack.
This is where that shit comes from. And what the fuck is it? Where the little kid asks for more? It's like a Dickens novel or something.
You want biscuits and jam.
You know, like that double cream or something.
You're just describing scones.
Sweet things. You just want a cream
want a
and
scone.
jam on it. That's
Do
literally
you
a
want an
scone.
English cup of tea as well?
I don't mind the taste. For me, it's the wording of everything as well.
Yeah.
It's not gravy and it's not a biscuit. If it was called cake with sauce, it would make more sense, wouldn't it? Again, that doesn't sound very nice either.
No.
Probably sounds like an American hearing beans on toast for the first time.
Toad in a hole.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Spotted dick.
That's a dick. Yeah.
Always wanted to say that in school to my headmaster.
Great.
I think this would be exactly the sort of thing that would be for Americans like beans on toast. They wouldn't think of those two things together.
I would say this is better than beef.
Well, one, you can't compare this to beans and toast. Beans and toast is an English staple. Like everybody in England, like people in Ireland, Scotland, they all eat it. This is a southern thing. It's only in the south of the United States. Like I said, you can normally get it because there'll be like, you know, soul food or southern food up north. You'll have to find a place like that. But this is not typically served up north. When I lived in like Montana, North Dakota, this is not on the menu. Like I said, you could probably find it, but this is definitely a thing that's just in the South, and not the Southwest either, more just the Southeast of the United States, if I had to
Beans
guess.
on toast.
Someone call the police.
I wouldn't go that
No,
far.
okay, no, wait. This has like a lot of flavour to it. Beans just have one flavour. Like, come on, it's not that
Dude,
special.
preach, kid. Tell these motherfucking idiots they're eating the wrong shit. God damn, even this kid knows it.
Once you get over the visual, you're like, oh, this is actually really good. It's
What
salty.
is wrong with the visual? It's just a white gravy. I don't understand how that's a problem.
It's warming, comforting.
There's a kind of weird buttery scone
He's
in the
got
middle.
bong
You
on
guys are
his
really
shirt.
good salesmen.
Although that's a very classic pairing. In the South, you'll often have it with southern fried chicken.
Yes, no, yes, you.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you will usually have this with southern fried chicken, but those are chicken tenders. That is not what you'd have it with. I might have it with that, but normally you have southern fried chicken, which southern fried chicken is usually chicken with like more batter on it and more seasoning on it. But usually it's not chicken tenders.
I love my chicken.
You can dip some in the gravy and see what it's like together.
It's gonna be lovely. Absolutely amazing.
I wonder where the chicken and stuff comes from, because I don't know if it's from like a British place or whatever they're ordering from, but I would like it to be more Southern style, I guess. If that's
It's just violating the chicken. I want to taste the chicken, man.
That's great. That's great, isn't it?
Oh, wow, full rub.
I don't know if you notice either, but in England, there's this thing where these people wear lanyards, like this kid here on the left is wearing. Let me move that out of the way. So it says student on it, because in England, the people don't remember what they're doing at the school. So they'll be at the school and they'll be like, what's going on? Why am I here? And then they'll look down and be like, oh shit, I'm a student. I needed to be reminded by my lanyard because I don't know what I'm doing. It's kind of weird. We don't have that in America.
It actually makes me happy.
That kid doesn't know what he is. He doesn't have the lanyard on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. The biscuits and the gravy on its own. Not.
Did you see that kid just eat a chicken tender like a piece of chicken? Like he didn't eat the, like I just take a chicken tender and just eat it from the end. He took a bite out of the side like he was eating a chicken leg. Bro, it's a chicken tender. We'll teach you guys, England. We'll teach you guys. We'll get you there.
Not amazing crumble, but the chicken is good with the gravy and the biscuit.
They already have tea in their hand.
Why do they make this? But this is so
Did
good.
you see that? Two of the kids had tea in their hand. Nobody else has tea yet, so I'm assuming tea's coming. Tea time.
This is actually so good.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's one of the best things I've had with chicken in my life.
Really?
Yeah, tell them.
So, it's okay. Big bit of gravy on the chicken. Absolutely lovely.
I don't know how it works. Gravy, sausage, a fake scone, and chicken. And it somehow all works. It's
That's right,
so
kid.
good.
Shut up
What
and
do you
learn.
normally have a biscuit in the UK with?
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea. In the South,
Here they
they've
go.
also developed their own culture for biscuits.
Okay, so now we get into a thing called Southern tea. So if anybody doesn't know what Southern tea is, you put in like 1 cup of tea and 1 cup of sugar, and you have Southern tea, which means by the time you get done with 2 cups, you have diabetes and your ass is bleeding. There is way too much sugar in Southern tea. I do like it because I grew up in the South and I drink it. Up north, you can find sweet tea, but it's really rare. At every single restaurant in the South, you will find this. It'll be in a big brewed fucking thing. You just turn a nozzle. They have sweet tea everywhere. Once again, in the North, maybe 10 to 20% of restaurants have it, and it usually isn't that good. In the South, it's definitely very popular, and it has way too much sugar in it. Like, I don't know what it compares to soda. I'd say it's at least 50% more sugar.
And tea.
They put gravy in tea now.
No. You don't have tea with gravy.
We might put gravy in the tea after that.
First thoughts, I thought it was Coke.
Looks like a Coke, doesn't it?
Why is it cold if it's tea?
I'm very reluctant.
Is this your first?
Why is it cold if it's tea? You guys are so close-minded over there, let me tell you. I can drink hot tea. How can you not drink cold tea?
They have iced tea.
Yeah, I know, right? We haven't experienced life yet.
Let's do cheers.
Go ahead and get diabetes, everybody.
That's nice. That's proper nice. Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
This is the winner.
Yeah,
This is
this
better.
is
All of
right.
them.
Iced tea's so good. Oh,
So in case British people don't understand why sweet tea is so sweet and diabetic, so normally if something is cold, like if you make tea and you keep it cold, you can't dissolve much sugar in it because it's cold. The warmer the drink is, the more it'll absorb the stuff in it, like it kind of melts it. So we make tea hot, cram as much sugar as you fucking can into it while it's hot, and it can absorb the most sugar, and then we let it cool down and we put it on ice and drink it. That is what American sweet tea is, and that's why it'll give you diabetes in an hour.
my days.
It's really sweet. I really like it.
It's real fucking sweet.
You know what? I think that's better than hot tea.
Wow.
Thank you
If I
again,
gave this
kid.
to, like, my mum
I
and
want
dad,
to adopt
if they
this
didn't
kid.
like this
This
more,
kid is amazing.
we'd have problems.
He's so honest.
Wow.
You hear that, Theo's parents?
Oh, that's so good. It's more sugary than Coke, but I think it's a lot better.
You're finishing
Bro,
that
homeboy's
already.
fucking going the ham on
It's
it.
quite nice.
It's
Quite nice.
He's definitely got
There's a lot of sugar.
diabetes
A lot
already.
of sugar.
He
A lot
ate,
of sugar. Like, and there's
crazy
one of the last of the
MLT.
rules.
Yeah.
Do you have any more of this?
Yeah.
You want more tea?
Look at this
Your
shit.
teachers
They
are
don't
not gonna like us
fucking.
later today.
They had no clue they were doing it wrong the whole time. You're welcome, America. I'm gonna say it if they don't.
How does that compare to the tea and biscuits that you know?
Uncomparable. It's like comparing a Ferrari with a Ford.
Which one's the Ferrari? Really? Wow.
The presentation of it is definitely not to the English standards, but tastes very good. It's so good. Everything works. When I
the
saw
way,
this, I
this
think it
beer
was going to
is
be
flat.
quite bad.
I'm
But
sorry, everybody,
after
if I
trying
look like
it, it was
shit
a
during
lot
that.
better than it looks.
The gravy surprised me. When it came out, it was like white, chunky, does not look nice. But like when you taste it, it's amazing.
It's been a life-changing experience.
Wow.
I think I could probably finish 2 of these while he finishes that.
Really?
Yeah.
This kid
All right, do
only
you have a
likes
final
the
word
tea.
for anyone at home who's watching?
Bring your fake scones and sausage gravy to England. Your food is weird and nice.
Coming from
Yeah, it's fucking fake, but you want it, don't you, mate? Oh my days. Be honest, mate.
a country where we made beans on toast.
But that works. Beans on toast is good, yeah. And it doesn't seem weird either.
Just so you guys, nobody else in the world eats beans on toast besides British people. I hope you like that video. I'll make more, and I'll post them soon. I love you guys. Goodbye.